Hello class, I am your instructor, Miss Sarah Schiffman. You can call me Sarah, Miss Schiffman, or Professor Schiffman. Any one of those are totally fine with me. I want to welcome you to our class, COM 101, Section 1001, Summer Session 2. Thank you so much for being here. This is a relatively new course that we're offering online, and I'm excited that you all have the opportunity to take it online. Because it's an online class and because it's a summer session, everything that we would normally do in a 15-week semester, a normal semester, we have shrunk down into a 5-week time frame. So it's the same amount of work as the normal sort of 15-week model, just truncated into 5 weeks. So please check with Canvas every day, turn on your announcements, look for my communication. I will be sending out announcements as the primary mode of communication in this course. So be sure that you are taking a look at that. Every Monday morning or Sunday night, I will go ahead and deploy an announcement that will outline everything that we're covering that week. So in the summer session, we're covering 3 modules or 3 different areas of topics in that time frame. That means that you will likely have a quiz every single module, so 3 quizzes a week. You will have module material to review. You will have chapters to read from our textbook, The Speaker's Primer. If you haven't gotten that textbook, you'll want to go ahead and get that as soon as possible. You don't need any kind of special code, and you don't need it to be shrink wrapped. You just need The Speaker's Primer by Dr. Joseph Valanzano, edition 2, or the 2nd edition. So all of the quizzes will be based on the textbook readings. The module information is there to help you succeed in your assignments. So don't skimp on the module information. Be sure that you cover it. Look through it, read through it, watch through it, as it will give you skills and tools to execute your 4 major assignments in the class. So in this class, you will have participation points that equal roughly 20% of your overall course grade. You will have quizzes that equal roughly 15% of your overall course grade, and then you will have 4 major speech assignments or 4 presentations. The first one is going to be a storytelling podcast. This is where you tell a story from your own life, no research required, in an audio recording. So we're just focusing on telling a story, understanding what storytelling is and why it's important to humans and how you can use it in your personal and professional life. And really, you're the subject matter expert here because it's a story from your life that you know. So this is, again, an audio recording. Just want to focus on best principles of audio delivery or oral delivery. We're not going to see you or require any research. Your second major assignment is going to be an informative speech where you are going to engage in the idea of translation. This means that you are going to break down an unknown or relatively complex idea simply to non-experts. So you're going to choose a concept from your major, your future career, your area of interest, and you are going to explain it in depth, clearly, for someone who has no knowledge or understanding of this topic. That will be a recording of you, audio and visual, just as I'm doing now, that you will submit online, of course. The third speech is going to be a group speech. This is a Shark Tank sales pitch in which you go ahead and create a product or a service that doesn't currently exist or is an improvement on a product or service that currently exists. You will be in groups of 4 or 5, and you will create this presentation and deliver it together. We have technological platforms that you can use to do this. So you can either opt for the WebEx option, where I schedule you a WebEx meeting. All of your group members can meet there virtually. You can deliver all together as long as you hit the record button, and you can even screen share and have a visual aid. If you don't want to do WebEx, you can always do a Google Meet where you're all there together virtually, you have your screen sharing, and then you go ahead and use QuickTime or the PC equivalent to record that, and you submit. You're also more than welcome to meet up in person and record it, or come into my office and deliver it. The fourth and final speech is going to be a persuasive speech, where you are urging your audience to take action, which you will tell us what course of action is the best and how to do it, around a social issue that you care about. Again, this will be a audio video recording where you will have a visual aid in the shot as well. So whether you do screen sharing or whether you set up a laptop screen here or a television screen or a computer screen and then record with another device, that's up to you. For each speech, you are going to always have two outlines. One is the preparation outline and the other is the speaking outline. The preparation outline is meant to get you to the place of being prepared for your speaking. This will help you organize your ideas, get everything you want to say out, give you a roadmap, and develop your claims and evidence and reasoning. This will be full sentences, all of your research, reference page included, in-text citations, intro, body, conclusion, transitions without, and everything you're going to say belongs in the prep outline. The speaking outline is a little different. This is a much pared down, bullet points, if you will. It will follow the same visual framework as the preparation outline, but it will not have full sentences, and this is to avoid reading. A couple of very important points for this course. Don't read any time that you are delivering to the camera in this course. This is not a reading class. This is an oral communication class. And the most effective delivery, and the simplest, believe it or not, is this extemporaneous style like I'm doing now. I don't have a script, but I have prepared in advance what I want to say to you, and I am speaking to you in the moment from my head and heart. That's called extemporaneous style speaking. So manuscript style speaking, where you read word for word, is a no-no in this course. It's not effective delivery. We all know what it feels like to be read to, so we're not going to be doing that. If you do read your speech word for word, it is very evident. We can hear it immediately in your delivery. So if you do that, we will have to go ahead and give you a 0 for the delivery column, which usually is about 20% or more of your overall speech grade, so you definitely don't want to do that. The other thing that you need to get really comfortable with is this idea of picking a topic and submitting it on a discussion board before the speech assignment. We do this as a means to get you to commit to a topic. Sometimes students can spend a lot of time sort of spinning their wheels in topic selection. So if you just go ahead and commit to it, post it on the discussion board, then you can start the research and the development of your preparation outline, and then you can practice your speaking, and then you can go ahead and do your assignment. So that's some of the golden rules of the course. Also, no late work is accepted except for emergencies, illness, things of that nature, when you have some documentation to provide. So that is Comm 101 in a nutshell. This course is going to give you some really great practical tips for oral communication in your personal and professional life. This course has been updated to reflect 21st century oral communication needs. And a little bit about me, your instructor, Sarah. So I'm the course director for Comm 101, which means that I'm in charge of all of the curriculum and execution of Comm 101 across all the roughly 40 sections that we have during any semester. So Comm 101 is my baby, and I hope that you enjoy the course. I've previously been in roles as a professional mediator for the Clark County Family Court, as well as the Nevada Supreme Court. I've been in marketing at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. So if you're interested in any of those career paths, or if I can ever be of assistance to you, I'm more than happy to let my life and my experience be a sort of classroom for you all. So these skills, no matter what your major, no matter where you plan on ending up professionally, these skills will help you. I know this from firsthand experience working in the private and public sectors. So this is truly valuable. And again, take a moment, review the syllabus, review the course schedule, make sure that you have all the due dates in mind, you have them in your planner, and that you are able to budget your time accordingly. I want to make sure that each and every one of us has success in this course, and I'm here to help you. I'll have virtual office hours every Monday and Wednesday, as noted in the syllabus. So that means that I'll be basically hanging out on a Google Meet. You can jump in, ask me questions as necessary. I'm also available by appointment, either virtually or in person. So back to the group speech, sometimes students have some anxiety about kind of getting through that and how you're going to work together in an online course. So I am going to post a discussion board for that assignment as it gets closer, asking you to sort of give a little bit of information about your availability. So I'm going to group people together that have similar time frame availabilities. You never have to meet in person to execute this speech. What you need to do is have a Google Doc that you can all work in. Have Google Meets where you can talk to each other. Stay in contact with one another. And then when you deliver, again, you never have to be in the same room. You can use that Google Meet tool and the QuickTime recording or whatever the PC equivalent is, or you can use WebEx, which I can set you up with and provide you a tutorial. It's very easy. These are both platforms that allow you to meet virtually, share your screen, and record it so you can submit it to me for a grade. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I look forward to spending this summer session with you. And if you have any questions, I invite you to use the general course question discussion board found under discussion boards instead of emailing me privately, simply because if you have the question, it's very likely that others will. This will avoid me getting caught up in answering individual emails, hundreds of individual emails about the same thing. So please post your discussion board questions there and go ahead and turn on your notifications in Canvas. And that's all I have. Thanks so much. Bye.